What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ashley and Tipui Show. I am the
Hi,
one
welcome back
and
to the
only
Ashley and
Mr.
Tipui Show.
Whiskey,
Welcome back
and
to
I am joined by my
the.
two
I'm
illustrious
Tipui and
friends.
it's Ashley,
Hi.
and that's Tom G.
Hey, how's it going?
You ruined his moment.
Hey, you ruined my moment. That was my character development.
It's mine now.
Hear it? Giggle.
That was the time for you to show that you're the hero, but really, it was time for me to show I was the villain.
That's scary.
That's kind of deep, honestly.
That's kind of dark. It's like the Dark
Well-
Knight.
Okay, what are we
It's
doing
like
today?
retest. I'm like retest.
You're retap.
I'm evil Peter. Well, you know that one fucking that one wiki page on the annoying orange wiki of fucking an evil annoying orange.
No.
It's like evil clone.
What? What?
I swear I'm not making this up.
What are you talking about? Nobody knows what you're talking about right now.
On the annoying orange wiki, there's a page for an evil annoying orange clone.
You're scaring me.
It's fucking devious. It's like evil Stewie.
That episode traumatized me.
Which one? The annoying
Family
orange
Guy?
one or the...
Yeah, both of them. I was traumatized by a thing I just learned existed.
Well, I mean, same here.
If you were Italian, what would you do?
Guys, I heard this
Let's just
thing
say
called...
things would be different around here.
I heard there's this thing called leprosy. It's not very good.
What are we doing? What's happening? Okay.
How's your
Leprosy?
How's your week been?
Oh, yeah, thank you. It's a great question. Oh, fuck, I died!
I swear to God, if you don't turn GTA off, I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna violently beat you.
Trust me, playing GTA is enough punishment.
That's kind of rude.
That's kind of rude to the GTA development.
So how's your weather
Staff.
I
been?
mean, they had it coming. What?
How's your weather been?
Shit. But awesome, because I like it. But at the same time, shit.
You like that there's a lot of cars crashing and power's out? That's okay.
You said the weather, not the fucking effects of it.
That seems like you would lump that into it.
No, that's problem with our infrastructure.
You are a curious subject.
No, I'm a con man.
How peculiar.
Oh my...
You're kind of peculiar.
How am I peculiar? I'm not...
You're like, oh yes, I love it. The effects
Yeah, I
love
of
it.
the effects of what I love have nothing to do with it.
You're very peculiar. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's like
Well, and that's the problem with our system.
that's
not
like saying
fucking
you like
the
Hitler
weather.
but not what he did.
That's the problem with our weather. I mean, that's the problem with our system, not the weather itself.
I get it. I get it. You're a Nazi.
Come on, you fuckhead.
You like Nazi ideals.
I-
I get it.
I'm not a Nazi.
No, you've made it clear. You're a Hitlerist, but you're not a fan of the Holocaust.
Yeah.
You're like if Hitler was dead.
Why do we always go straight to Nazis?
I don't
We
know.
always talk about Nazis.
So you had questions. What were
I
they?
don't know. It's honestly really sus, and I don't really like it. I'm
Oh.
never the one to start it. Well, actually, am I? Do I start sometimes? I
Guys,
don't know.
I have a prompt.
We're
for
not
you all.
Nazis.
So, my first prompt, to make things a little interesting. We all have dreams, right? We all
No.
dream.
Yeah.
You dream, Tipui, okay? Just admit it.
Well, it depends
How
what
do
you mean by
blind
dream.
people dream?
Sounds
But, like, how?
with their brain.
Like, is it just one giant, like...
I heard from someone who went blind later in life that it's like they dream using the visuals they remember.
But
What
how
if
do you
you're
do it if
born
you're born
blind?
blind?
I assume with sound and touch and stuff.
Well, I assume it's like it's like a fold of like our schema is what our dreams are, an extrapolation of it.
I have a question for you, Mr. G.
Yeah, it's me.
Have you seen Mr. Breast stuff?
Huh?
Have you
Huh?
seen the stuff that's going on with Mr. Breast?
Have you
Who?
seen?
Mr.
Well-
Breast.
You know about the MrBeast controversy going on right now?
Yeah? Oh,
What are
wait,
you-
no? What?
Bruh. How you gonna lie to
What?
me the
Who?
first time?
Mr. Who?
Is it? What is it? I
He's
might know.
he's Eminem.
What is
Okay.
it?
Basically, his most recent video, which is curing 1,000 blind people, became a big topic on Twitter, and had a lot of responses, and yeah, basically, some people are saying that MrBeast is kind of scummy and sucks, and other people are like, but he cured 1,000 blind people. This is going too far, and that he can't please anybody. And others are like, it's kind of fucked up that you have to have MrBeast to cure blind people.
He
So
did.
yeah,
He did tweet out that he shouldn't need to do it, and that uh like curable blindness shouldn't have to exist.
and then he
Guys,
and then he
that was
also
way too much for my brain. What?
and then he also tweeted out a poll asking if you would vote for him as president. So
Man, this is why I just don't go on Twitter.
So, what are your thoughts?
I, I don't. I refuse to believe Mr. Beast is a bad guy.
Remember that time he said the F slur?
It-
He's evil.
okay,
He's evil.
listen. What?
He's evil. We must crucify him.
You're right. No, you're right.
We're
by the
gonna
way,
cure his heart beating.
not everyone criticizing him thinks he's a bad guy. By the way, some think he's actually pretty good, and the act he did was pretty good. But he's just like the situation is kind of fucked up. That the video existing is kind of fucked up.
That, that I don't know. It just seems pointless to me.
Are you too much of a stoic?
Are you No,
Perhaps.
you're going through your nihilism arc.
Yeah. What?
Are you a,
What leads you to believe
are you
this?
an extreme atheist nihilist?
Are you a skeptic? Are you like armored skeptic?
You like the amazing atheist?
What's so amazing about him?
Man, what the
I don't know.
hell?
What other topics do we have?
Let's just say. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. That's my bad.
What are some things that scared you and really formed you into the person you are today from childhood?
Well, that was kind of deep. Where the hell did that come from? We're talking about Mr. Beast.
Yeah, Mr. Beast's fat face on the thumbnail into this.
Man, what?
Actually, about the
you know that
Mr.
one
Beast thing,
thumbnail?
actually, the Mr. Beast thing, I do agree. Mr. Beast is kind of like his channel now just seems like a dystopic, like whatever the fuck. It's like, what?
I'm kind of bored
And
with the whole MrBeast genre.
yeah, I agree. And also, I do think it's kind of fucked up that seem that a lot of people are free to like and feel comfortable criticizing like Bill Gates and other philanthropists for their scummy tactics and how philanthropy is kind of fucked up as a thing and it doesn't really resolve the issues in general, but only just kind of stops it momentarily. But you can't say anything about Mr. Beast, and it's such kind of a weird parasocial bond because it's like he's kind of uncriticizable. Like he's just a YouTuber. He brags to riches and whatever the fuck. And I feel like it's kind of and I feel like it's kind of fucked up and a bit hypocritical to think he's any different and immune to criticism.
I think he's a good guy.
I don't think he's a horrible person.
I don't really care
just
about
think
the
he's
whole
more,
drama thing. I think it's kind
I
of
think it's just more of a gray situation.
makes
I think
me
it's more of
a
a gray
nihilist.
situation a lot of people are making of.
All right, what was your question again?
Well, that was whoa. All right.
Whiplash the episode.
It's
That
like
was-
Johnny
that
Test.
Sure.
Whatever.
What was your question? There's your question again.
Okay, what are some things from childhood that scared you and really formed you into the person you are today?
Certain people in my life.
Okay.
Wait. Hang on. Um. Uh,
I'm mostly looking at you. I mean, Top G.
bruh, that's my
Dude,
name.
oh my
Top G,
God.
Top G, God! Just play like the Yoshi egg sound effect whenever I said that.
I guess.
The realization that you and everybody love are gonna die at some point.
That actually did terrify me. Like, that was the thought that frequently kept me up.
Well,
Oh.
that freaks me out. But like, eventually, like, you realize you can't affect that. Like, that's just gonna happen.
It is
You
what
get
it
over it.
is.
You get over it.
I'm over it.
And like at the end of the day, like, there's nothing you can do to change that. It's gonna happen.
It's unifying. We're all gonna die.
The great equalizer.
Let's
I
all,
guess
let's all do it.
it was not necessarily the fear of like dying,
I guess it's like the
having
sense.
everyone I know die. It's dying and not like
Not knowing what's next.
living a pointless life.
And I think for me, it's like dying and leaving it an uninteresting life
Well, that's what I mean. You
and a
just,
lonely life.
yeah.
Sorry to you.
No, that's yeah. Just dying, living life unfulfilled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not making it like you would like. Not making it like you would like, or even just like anything unique about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I almost crashed.
Oh my god.
I'm scared of knives.
Why?
That's an interesting
I
one.
don't want to talk about
Okay, never mind. Never mind
Okay.
it.
You don't have to talk about that.
By all means, don't.
God damn it!
It's not that hard.
I'm like running on autopilot. Okay, Top G. One of you told me a story about your life that has stuck with me from now on. It has to do with the Scooby-Doo movies.
You really want that on here? We haven't talked about it enough.
Yeah, I love it. It's such a
Listen,
good story.
God,
It's such a good story.
listen. I, as a child, how do I put it? I was definitely terrified of the Scooby-Doo movie.
You were terrified of the beginning of it.
Yeah. So I was watching it, a wee little lad. I think I was. It was your house, right?
Yeah, it was my house.
Yeah.
We-
And I was just we were vibing, and then the Scooby-Doo movie was brought on, and I got
Ground zero.
terrified at the first moment.
With the
Like
fake ghost on
with
a zip
The
line.
credits.
ghost.
The credits.
I remember genuinely being disappointed that you felt that way.
That was like the beginning of the end.
Listen,
It was like the
that-
ground zeros.
that I don't know. I understand. I'd never seen like a single horror movie ever at that point.
Scary movie. No Scooby-Doo.
That was my
And,
Joker
like,
moment.
That
That
was
was-
terrifying to me.
That was when you realized all your heroes are cornballs.
You were my hero.
You're like
it was
Stinger
something.
from Incredibles.
Yeah.
I
I
love the
remember
Scooby-Doo movie.
genuinely thinking that the ghost was gonna come out. Literally, like come out of the screen and attack me.
It's like fucking, I got you.
Like, yeah, it's what I genuinely
Literally,
imagined.
at the end of the scene, they catch him and unmask him.
Yeah. Is it
I
like
didn't
the whole...
even get to see that part.
You're already out of the room.
I was gone already. I was
You're like,
hiding. There was no way I was gonna stick around to find out what was underneath there. It's a ghost.
I was gonna say, like, isn't the point of Scooby-Doo to kind of, like, teach you that monsters aren't real?
Dude.
They're very
Like-
real, and they're coming out of the TV.
Like,
It didn't
like, 'cause
work
they
for me,
always-
that's for sure.
Like, that's why they always unmask them at the end, because it's like the show, like, hey, the monster isn't real.
It's just this fuckhead who's messing with us.
It's just a fucking dick.
There are no monsters, just assholes.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just pedophiles.
What?
Okay.
What?
That's why they're always, like, meddling kids.
What?
Okay, I'm
I
not
don't-
gonna finish this joke. I'm not gonna finish this. Never mind. Abort it. Abort. Abort.
Just
Abort.
stop. Stop while you're. Just stop while
Stop
you're.
while I'm ahead. While I'm ahead, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already saying stupid shit.
Like a penis.
Alright, next question. How is your penis head?
What?
What kind of question is that? And
Alright,
why
last
would you
question.
find it appropriate?
Okay, previous question. I actually have a little story from my childhood.
You were scared of Garfield. He was too orange, and you were racist.
Whoa. Let's calm down.
Fucking mean. I loved Garfield. He was my fucking god. He was like Jesus to me. I was more Garfield than Christian.
I was more Garfield than Christian.
It's true though.
You were too Sigma for Jesus.
Yeah, Garfield was like my Andrew Tate. Yeah, Odie was my apostle. Was like an apostle, and Nermal was the Antichrist.
Apostle. You said apostle. That's not what it's called. It's apostle.
Well, like I told you, I was more Garfield than Christian.
You're more Garfield than proper grammar.
Yeah, I'm too good for that shit.
No, touche.
Yeah, and Nermal was the Antichrist.
What are y'all's thoughts on Benito Mussolini?
As someone who has
Okay, go on.
Go on.
views
Go on.
that do not align with his at all, I don't like him.
Why'd you have to say it in the most roundabout way?
Yeah, why would that was odd.
Aren't you an anarchist too? Like, I thought you would love Mussolini.
Yeah, the March on Rome, first successful anarchist revolution.
That's so true.
He was like, hey guys, I read that one book by that Santa looking guy. We're doing that.
Yeah. Do you not know that one book by the Santa-looking guy?
Yeah, then everybody got
No,
free bread.
No, I know that. I know that. Obviously.
Yeah, it's called The Night Before Christmas.
Okay. Touche.
Touche, pussycat.
What's next?
I actually wanted to, going back to my question, the reason why I brought it up again about what happened in my life. You know, cursed portraits, like that subgenre of like whatever, of paranormal shit, like cursed
That
portraits.
completely unscary thing? Yes.
I don't know,
Okay,
man.
thank
That's
you.
pretty scary.
Okay, thank you for negating my fucking
I'm
childhood.
just joking, I'm just joking.
Yeah, those used to terrify me. Like you know those top 10 lists of like top 10 cursed paintings that'll make you shit your balls and fuck your dad. I was like,
What?
oh no, I don't want to shit my balls and fuck my dad. Those scared me. Like those actually like kept me up.
What?
You heard what I said.
You wanna know my honest reaction to one of those videos?
My honest to
What?
God reaction.
I was kind of a mix of coconut from the Annoying Orange show, and I was like, oh, good thing I'm not around too many paintings.
Well, you don't live in an art museum?
No?
You don't live in an art gallery?
Oh, lucky for me. So that did not faze me whatsoever.
If you could learn one language in the world, what would it be?
Esperanto.
All right.
Oh yeah, sorry, I wasn't thinking. I don't fucking know. I don't know actually. I used to have a major like linguist and polyglot phase in my life.
I would speak pig
No,
Latin.
No, that's fucking stupid. I hated people who are like that. I was like, you're a faker. I'm not the one. I don't care about ig pay at and lay.
I used to speak Pig Latin so the teachers wouldn't notice.
And then they're like, detention.
No, this is an elementary school. You wanna know how I learned about it? There was an
What?
episode of Cyber Chase
Oh
where
yeah,
they
that
were
was a good.
where
That
they
was
were
a banger.
learning or they were speaking it so the hacker wouldn't understand them.
Oh man, they really got him.
And I was speaking it with my friends at school, and it was just too hard for my feeble mind to comprehend, and it took me a minute to translate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. That's actually awesome.
Thank you.
I was in like a special needs group in 6th grade. I didn't know it was that at the time, but I figured it out later on because I realized everyone in that class had like autism. Well, not class, not class. It wasn't a class. It was just like a meetup thing in
But,
6th
like a
grade,
gang?
and everyone had autism. No,
Now I'm so confused.
no,
Is
it
this
was like
is this a gang of just
Like an
autistic?
autism mafia?
no, it was like a thing where like every Thursday or something, like at lunch.
We
One of the school's like counselor or some shit organized like a group thing at lunch, and I think it was like for special needs people or like lonely people or whatever. Even though everyone in that in that thing had autism, but
this says a lot about
yeah,
society and social relations with people with mental stuff.
and they taught me Pig Latin.
We would have been best friends if if you did that a year earlier.
Okay,
Just saying.
okay, but yeah, I have a lot of stories of being in remedial classes and special needs classes. Anyways,
I might have been in. I got pulled out of class with a couple other kids to do stuff, and I didn't know what it was until you started talking about that like a couple years ago, and I was like, wait a minute.
wait a minute, wait a minute.
I'm loving what we're finding out about each other today, guys.
What, that my penis is small?
Why do you have to bring that up so often?
That my penis is small.
It's like I get it.
By the way, I'm joking. My penis may or may
Massive.
not be small because I actually don't want to reveal my penis size to public.
You know that portrait of Kingpin and his family from the Spider-Man animated movie?
Yeah, you got me like that right now.
Yeah, it's like the two family members, the balls, and Kingpin's the wiener. That's how big it is compared.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. That's how it is, you know. So what's the next question?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I was in like speech therapy because I used to say my S's wrong. I said that like a snake where my tongue was sticking out. Now, as you can tell, that changed. I'm a S saying fool now.
We would have been
But-
rivals.
What?
Oh, I'm just trying to start stuff.
Start shit of things that happened like 5 years ago. Well, not 5 years ago. Like
That was more than 5 years ago.
that was way more than 5 years ago. That was not 5 years ago. Oh my god, it's not 5 years ago. That was like what,
Don't worry about it. So, yeah,
8 years ago?
18. We're actually really, really old.
Oh man.
So,
Yeah, really, really old. Like fucking. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Anyway, sorry.
so Monsieur G. Do you have a question?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I just totally dazed out.
Why?
Yeah, that happened to me earlier when you asked that language question.
You don't have
I-
another
I-
one of those bangers like, what are your thoughts on Benito Mussolini?
Um, So, Heinrich Himmler.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no,
What do you think the worst thing he did was?
I don't want to
Um,
talk about this.
All right, gonna stop you right there.
Yeah,
Next question.
I think anything we say could be taken out of context, no matter what it was.
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
not a good idea to talk about fascists in general.
Someone will end up twisting it, you know. So,
Shame.
Oh yeah. PSA. Fascists suck. Yeah, Nazis also bad.
so how do you feel about jerking off?
That's the official statement of Ashley and Tipui show. Anyways, sorry. What are your jerk off question?
How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I feel like jacking off has become way better now that I've learned edging.
Why are you saying this publicly?
What? What? What?
This is the most fucking, this is the most random explicit thing I could think of.
That was the.
While also answering the question.
Oh, you didn't have to say that.
So, Monsieur G, how do you feel about jacking off?
Why'd you
What?
call him Monsieur G?
Because that's his name.
Stop making references to fascists.
Monsieur? That's French.
No,
No,
I'm
Monsieur
talking about Monsieur Z, but G.
Oh. Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, that fucker.
You know the sus guy?
I don't.
Oh, sus guy. Yeah, sus.
Yeah,
He's
the-
only sus. He's definitely not
Okay.
way more than sus.
I remember when Alternate History Hub said that thing about the caste system, and then Monsieur Z said that natural hierarchies exist. So, anyways, how do you feel about jacking off?
Okay, we're not doing this again. Okay,
No. No.
How do you feel about feminism?
What is happening?
Who's the most famous person you've met?
what were some? Okay, yeah, actually, that's a good question. Okay, what is some famous person you met?
I met the actor that played Darth Maul one time.
That's actually
Oh
cool.
shit. What happened?
It was pretty. Oh.
Was
I
he
assume
like,
it's just
hey,
like-
I'm evil, I'm gonna kill you,
Sure. He's a murderer in real life.
I don't. I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, that's what I
Well,
did.
you can say yes or no.
Yeah, is that
No,
what he
that's
said?
I did. I was like, "Grr, I'm gonna kill you. And he was like, oh my god, no.
I was thinking of the reverse, but okay.
I love that guy.
What the hell?
I met Tom Savini one time.
Who?
He did the makeup in a lot of horror movies. He's really famous in like that scene.
Oh. Yeah, I know him.
He touched me.
Stop. What?
By that,
okay.
he put his arm around my shoulder for a picture.
Didn't the both of you like not exchange any words?
No, we didn't say anything to each other. We just got. He
You spoke
signed
with your
something.
eyes.
He signed something, and then we took a picture, and that was it.
The both of you spoke to each other with your eyes.
Yeah.
You knew what the both of you knew what was happening.
I met the guy who played Jason in Friday the 13th Part 6. He was actually really nice. I talked to him.
Oh my god.
What was
I
his
just
name?
remembered.
I don't remember. I can look
Oh,
it up.
that's mean.
He signed
look it
something
up.
for me. Hold up.
Oh my god, I just remembered something.
I want to know his last name too.
Okay.
That was fucking one of the most embarrassing things I remember. I remembered.
CJ Graham.
What a goofy name.
That's kind of rude.
I mean, it's a pretty cool name.
What else did I met? Oh, I saw Dan TDM live.
Did you just like have a?
You know Dan
Oh, hang on.
TDM?
You
I
got
saw.
any?
You know
Sorry,
Dan.
I don't.
You know Dan TDM.
Dan Michael.
No.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. What?
You know Dan TDM.
Yeah, I know a guy who met him once.
You do know. I didn't meet him. Who met him?
Um, a good friend of mine.
I was at his live show,
I'm gonna.
and
Uh, yeah.
I, I, all I remember, I saw someone from school I knew, and that was awkward. And then I ate too many Skittles, and I felt sick. And then I saw him walk to his tour bus or something.
Kind of odd. I feel like I've met another celebrity before. I just didn't know it.
I met the. Never mind.
My father met Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
I thought you were gonna say I met my father.
Yeah, he's pretty famous.
Like
You don't
CJ
know?
Graham famous, or
Like, yeah, sure. Why not? Whatever you said. I forgot what you said.
who else have I? My stepfather met what's his name? The guy, the guy who plays My Name Is Earl, and Dave and Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh my fucking god! I know who you were talking about. I don't remember his name.
Something Lee.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I know it! 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 Fuck!
Yeah,
What is
Lee
it?
Harvey Oswald. I'm telling you.
Oh, perfect.
Willing to bet money it's Lee Harvey Oswald.
I don't think he was alive in Jason Lee.
Jason Lee! It is! I knew it was something like that guy.
Yeah, he my stepfather sold him a donut.
Alvin. That's how he says it in the movie. Like that same inflection.
You know that part in the movie where Alvin's taking a bath in his dishwasher, and and then Dave's like, "Oh, what the hell you doing in there? You're gonna ruin my shit." And he was like, Dave likes to wear dirty underwear.
And
What?
then Dave like gets really upset and hits them, and then he goes into and then he
If you
puts them in
don't,
the bed, and then
and he goes into a manic state. He's like, "You motherfuckers, you don't go to sleep. I'm make you," and they don't get it.
and then he drinks the night away while crying.
Whoa. Let's slow down.
I
What?
mean, in that movie, Nick, or no, not Nick, Ian, the fucking record guy, he's like, "Yeah, your songs suck ass, Dave. You suck my dick." And so he's like, Dave is like, "Oh, I can't do this anymore. I fucking can't do this anymore."
And then he puts
steals
him
them off
into
the
a well, and
basket,
he's like,
and then he goes into a deep state, and he starts masturbating more often,
and then he
and
puts
while imagining his love
what?
interest.
I remember completely different from that.
You don't remember this?
I thought he
Oh
put him
man,
in like a well, and it was like, "Put a bunch of lotion on his skin, or else it's the hose again." And he was like, "Hey Dave,
I
where
guess
are
you
your chipmunks?"
I guess you didn't see the extended cut.
Well, I must not have.
What is happening? What?
Oh, what's your favorite movie?
No, fuck it. I had a story. God damn.
Okay, fine. What's your story?
Stop brushing over my stories.
It's like you forgetting.
Like I couldn't mention the story of that one painting that fucking terrified me the most, which is of like that one eBay, like the one that was like sold on eBay. And it was like the kid and like a girl doll standing in front of like a fucking thing. And the fucking fuck that whoever made that top 10 or top 15 video, because they were like, they said that if you stare at it long enough, then bad things happen. And I was like, oh no, what if I stared at it for too long? And that fucking freaked me the fuck out for like weeks.
Was it most
And I was
amazing
like,
top
too
10?
scared to close my eyes too long. Like, fuck that guy. He's probably jacking his dick off to Alvin the Chipmunks like I am too, but fuck you.
That was uncalled for.
Sorry, anyways, my story of most famous person I met.
Anyways,
It's kind of cheating a bit. Because is
we're
someone
just gonna
related to that person?
we're just gonna.
Bruh.
So yeah, we're gonna ignore that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Nope. By all
Yeah,
means.
yeah, yeah. I
Well,
mean,
I actually have a story now.
never mind. I was gonna double down on a joke, but never mind. But the story is like I didn't. It's not really. I didn't really meet the person in question, but someone really related to that person, aka their agent. Hold on.
I've met my dad's lawyer, if that means I met an agent.
Cool. Same. That was that was interesting.
My
My dad was a lawyer.
Mario.
what was it? My assistant teacher in 6th grade science asked me if I was related to my dad because he was like knew his music and stuff.
That's interesting.
Thank you. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back,
Where can we
mommy.
find your father's music? What?
I'm not.
Okay, so I met this voice actor's agent.
Oh, I haven't.
They do a lot of anime dubs. This was at Acon. Hold on. What?
Albania Con.
Oh yeah, there must be. There's a jacket.
Shut up. Stop making fun of me.
I'm just laughing. What do you mean?
Oh no, turn off that.
This is in spite
I'll
of
turn it
me.
off.
How's in spite of you? I'm just laughing.
You hate me.
No, I don't. You're my blood. We're bloods.
Okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Were you talking about incest?
Okay, anyways, you met a voice actor's agent. Go on.
Did you
So-
ask if he was Asian?
There's his
No.
agent. Obviously, his agent was of the opposite gender. Not the person but
No, no.
this is incredibly embarrassing.
You're like, hey,
I
wanna
suppose-
do it?
No. By the I don't remember the voice actor's particular his name, but and I kind of don't want to, but because I just associate him now with the story. But for like a good 30 seconds, I was telling that his agent, unknowingly, that I hear your name a lot, but I don't know who you are, and and all this shit. And then after like 30 seconds, but thank you, but I'm his agent. And at that point, I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I just like decided, yeah, I'm gonna shuffle off, kind of get out of here.
What?
I avoided his booth for like the entire rest of the time I was there.
What?
That's a really awesome story.
What just?
I embarrassed myself in front of his agent.
Who is him?
Well, I told you, I don't remember his name.
CJ, what was it? Graham. Yeah, that was
H.P.
it.
Graham.
That was it.
Serial. He's also a prolific anime voice actor too. Yeah.
Naruto? That guy's crazy. That was his voice.
I could tell you know a lot about anime.
I'm saying it too much. Monster and G, we've met some anime voice actors.
Oh
Remember
wow, okay. Negate my story. Okay, I see how this.
that? I thought your story was over.
It is over.
Okay, that was a problem.
You're trying to one up it.
No, that's just something we talk about. We met voice actors, right?
I think so.
At Funimation.
I'm joking about I don't really
Oh
care.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, we said a whole lot of stuff to them. We were all like,
Yeah, because I was so stoked about anime.
I was like, dude, that one episode of Pokemon,
Went
that was-
so hard. Like
I-
that was
I,
the stuff.
do you remember
Dude, James had hits.
I was more excited about the like soundproof foam and be like, oh my god, if I put my ear up to it, I can't hear anything, than them.
not sure if that's. I'm not sure what to say to that. It's kind of sad.
But
But
yeah,
also,
that's
like, same.
there were other
actually
people that
reminds me-
were really excited to meet them. So it's just
It
different.
equals out.
Yeah. Is that all?
I was gonna say something else, but I wasn't. I'm not very confident in my understanding of the story. So yeah, that's all.
Exquisite.
Is that all?
Okay. Any questions? Anything
Is
else?
that all?
Is it all?
Is that
Is
all?
that all?
Are we all just Adams coasting along?
Yeah, it's like slow ride.
Top 5 Family Guy characters.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's a pretty good video.
Did you agree with my listing?
It was pretty good.
Number 5.
I don't know
Joe.
why Brian's number 2.
Well, because Peter.
No, why is Brian even on the list?
Why wouldn't he be? He's so cool.
I hate Brian.
I hate you. Fuck
The most.
you.
I think I just remember the guy's name, but
Okay, should I stop recording?
I don't know. Is it the?
Oh yeah, we have to do
maybe
the
we should
outro.
go first. It's like-
Yo, make sure to subscribe.
bye.
Just subscribe.
Subscribe. And
No, if you give him Matt Pat said if you give him too many things to do, they won't do them. Just subscribe. That's the only thing you have to do. Please, it's free. Man.
Also, please make a comment. Please make
No,
a comment
just do one
that's
thing, just
funny,
subscribe.
and then
just subscribe.
no, if you make a comment
Please.
that's funny enough, we'll feature it on a video and exploit your comment for.
If you say something
our
funny,
own
we'll
content.
put it in the video. Please subscribe.
Yeah, we'll just content farm.
Guys,
We'll take you back on
everyone
this stuff. Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? What the fuck?
All right, subscribe. Bye.
Subscribe.
Fuck
I love you.
Matt
I love
Pat.
you. I love you.
I love you, Matt Pat.
I
I'm
love you. I
sorry,
love you.
Matt
Subscribe.
Pat.
Subscribe. I
Please
love you. I
come
love you.
with us.
Subscribe.
Please come
Subscribe. I
with
love
us.
you.